Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Saleeb, and I'm from DXC Technology, DevOps engineer, and here to talk to you about a new buzzword or a trend, as my predecessor Ahmed Amin was speaking about AIOPS, and that currently many large enterprises are thinking about applying this term or these methodologies to overcome some limitations, some issues they have. The term itself was first mentioned in a Gartner article back in 2017, and since then it has been the scope of many use cases and many best practices and so on. So why we need AIOps? First thing is that we are talking about digitalization, and more systems become digitized every day, actually, every year, and so on. And we have more and more focus on applications and developers. And also we have increased pace of deployments and innovation needed to keep up with all these changes. And also because we have something called IoT that's been introduced and that's injecting more and more users and devices and APIs. It's becoming more and more closer to the point that the current IT management systems will not be able to handle actually management of the IT systems. So this is a situation. So what is the goals of AIOps? First thing, as any IT management system, it should bridge three pillars or three aspects of IT management systems, which are service management, performance management, and automation. The second thing is that it should give us a continuous insight and improvements for our IT management system. And the third thing is that it should overcome the limitations of the current IT management systems and the legacy, or actually the human limitations. Okay, so here's a quick definition of AIOps. It's actually a multi-layered system that basically depends on machine learning and AI in order to analyze big data coming into a big data platform that contains all the data coming from all around our IT system. And in order to do automatic reaction and response to issues and actually spot or actually predict issues before happening and proactively solve them. Okay, here's how Gartner sees AIOps. Basically, it depends on two concepts, big data and machine learning. And we'll talk about the other flows here. So first of all, we should aggregate all the data that we have in our system, all logs, incidents, tickets, and monitoring metrics. And you should process them, and it should be the input actually to the machine learning components. Okay, what we require or what we actually need as an output of this system is, as I said, continuous insight, which is basically considered the CI/CD of IT system management. And I will show you actually how we should or how we can achieve this in the coming slides. So, what is the drivers of such thing? What can drive AIOps actually to be mature and to have it actually at the end? First thing is that we have the limitations, as we all know. Actually, the limitations or the actually the current complexities of the environments that we have, that the current scalability, complexity, elasticity of the components, or actually all the applications that we have in the environment. This is one of the drivers to move on forward from the limited or actually the legacy IT management systems. And also because we have more and more data coming out of our systems every day, and these data are becoming kind of impossible to maintain with the standard methods. Of course, the response speed and the IT management system should be able to cope up with these past changes, and actually it should be ahead of these changes. It should be able to predict and actually take proactive measures in order to solve issues before they actually happens. And the other driver we have is the computational power that we gain more and more in our systems, in our networks. This will help actually implement AI, and this actually will be a solution for, or actually will utilize the solution to be actually achieved. And because actually IT, or actually the ITIOPS teams have the major accountability for the health of the systems that we manage. So it's becoming more and more impossible, because after all we are humans and we do mistakes, and the systems are becoming very large. So, and actually this is a very essential driver for the whole thing, is that because organizations digitize systems every day, then IT becomes a business. And it becomes a business, it becomes money, and money is important for them. Okay. Here's a final set of slides that actually talks about the structure of a standard AIOPS system, which actually have the two major components, the machine learning and AI components. Currently, most of the current issues that we face in IT management systems can be solved actually by a mixture of machine learning and automation, but it depends on the maturity of AI and the amount of challenges that we face that we can even think about introducing AI into the system. So the first layer from the bottom is the data sources, and as mentioned before, it consists of aggregated data from the siloed metrics, tickets, logs, everything that we have in the system, everything that we as humans refer to troubleshoot or actually monitor the system should be as a data source and input for our system or for our AIOPS system. Then we should have a big data platform that in real time process all this data coming from our inputs. And here are some examples like Hadoop 2.0 and Elastic and Apache Spark. And then there is something that's called rules and patterns. These are generic rules and patterns, as seems generic to any system that can be applied to any IT system. That's very basic, very standard. So this is the first level of processing that's happening. And then there are some more customized algorithms that can be applied specifically for each and every IT system. Sorry about this. As I was saying, the domain algorithms are some customized patterns and rules that are actually tailored for each and every environment. And this is actually the expertise, the IT expertise that we gain from this system, and we actually build it to, or actually develop it as a code to be used by AI system. Then we have the machine learning component that actually provides or actually improves these algorithms according to the new input data that we have from the system, and actually it can create new algorithms or alter current algorithms in order to actually grow and learn. So this is the main component for the solution, and then it's optional, currently optional, but in the future will be mandatory actually to have an AI component that actually adapt to the changes in the environment, to the unknown actually in the environments. And this main object is to do what humans do with higher quality and faster and at scale. And the final component we have, or final layer, is the automation. And actually this is basic for DevOps systems, that we have automation for everything, but here everything is automated to be triggered or actually executed by the machine itself to solve the issues and actually solve them before even they happen. Finally, here is a link for the Gartner article for your reference, if you're so interested in the topic. And that's all.